think one is as you say, ensuring that our armed forces, our capabilities, our defence posture grows. And then the second one, which is something that I think Britain has slid back from over the last few years, potentially linked to Brexit and so forth, is collating other nations, working with alliances. When Britain steps forward, potentially more often than when others maybe hesitate, we can't do it all alone, but we can lead. It's that thought leadership, it's that statecraft that we can exhibit more of, understanding what's happening in the world and providing solutions that we can use, to actually retain that peace, prevent conflicts from spreading. And I think after the Cold War, we relaxed too much. There was this tilt towards tackling terrorism, as we know, that really did, lent us into Afghanistan. But now we have state-on-state aggression coming back. Great power politics has returned, and we need to wake up to that.
And in relation to defence spending and that commitment to spend 3% of GDP by 2030, do you think Rishi Sunak is going to stick to that?
I hope he does, but he's made a commitment to meet the threats. What we're probably going to see first is a completion of upgrading the integrated review. So that will take stock of what's happened with Ukraine, where China is going, but also the growth of NATO, for example, where I am here in Finland, the role of the Joint Expeditionary Force, this sort of Nordic group of countries that are in a separate alliance. So I think this is, it's all positive in that sense. It's up for people like the committee members to make the stronger case to show that economic security and national security are now very much one and the same thing. For example, if we manage to get grain ships coming out of Odessa, that affects the price of food in the UK. So it's in our interest to lean in, not just to have a strong armed force, but the utility of our hard power in defending our economic and global structures are important.
And Rishi Sunak has already spoken to Zelensky about the situation in Ukraine, said we're still committed, but with the pressures on the budget that we've sort of touched on there, do you think that even if he sticks to that 3% GDP, that actually will we still have the money to spend on Ukraine?
Well, if you don't invest in defence, as I say, your economy is then affected. And it won't just be the defence budget then that will be hit. It'll be all government departments that will be affected. So we embrace as a country globalization, arguably more than others. And over the last 30 years, it's served us well. But we've entered a new era of insecurity where supply chains are under threat. Look at what happened to oil prices when Nord Stream 1, when that was sabotaged. As I mentioned, what's happening with the grain ships unable to get out of Odessa, affecting food prices. It's very easy to cause economic harm, to sow social discord by interrupting our supply of energy, of goods and so forth. And through cyber, our services too can be vulnerable. This all suggests and leans towards investment in our security and defense.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.